I'm Jobson.
And I'm Kylie.
We're UFV student ambassadors. We know that preparing to learn online can be overwhelming, and we're here to help.
Before we start, let's clarify a few things.
At UFV, we use a learning management system called Blackboard Learn in order to facilitate our classes remotely. You can access this through your My Class portal.
If you're like me, you might also be wondering what the difference is between asynchronous classes and synchronous classes. Synchronous classes are classes that run at a scheduled time each week. In these classes, you will meet with your peers and instructors in a virtual classroom using My Class and Blackboard Collaborate.
Asynchronous classes are just the opposite. Instructors provide materials, lectures, assignments, and tests that can be accessed at any time in My Class. In order to know if your course has scheduled meeting times, check your course code on the UFV course timetable according to the term that you're enrolled in. Synchronous courses will say online with scheduled meeting times. The times to meet will be listed below. Asynchronous courses will say online only, no meeting times.
It may seem like learning online may take less time because you can work from anywhere and anytime. However,
this isn't quite true.
Yep, in order for me to do well in my classes, whether synchronous or asynchronous, I've had to put aside a dedicated time to complete the work that's required of me for each class. Sometimes I've even had to schedule time to meet with my peers virtually for group work as well. Aside from this, I've also had to create time to study.
if you need more support with this, be sure to check the student guide on how to study an online course.
You can also visit the folks at the Academic Success Center. I was overwhelmed last year and they totally hooked me up. They offer free, student-focused tutoring, workshops, online resources, and support programs. Check them out here.
Participating in classes online is a bit different than learning in person. I can't always raise my hand for help. In order for me to feel a part of the class community, I've had to set a weekly reminder to participate in online discussion with my peers. This might mean starting a discussion thread in an online discussion forum or responding to my peers in one, depending on what's going on in class.
In synchronous classes, it's very hard for me to speak sometimes if many people are speaking at the same time in a discussion. Here, I can always use the raise my hand function in the Blackboard Collaborate. This will let my instructor know that I want to contribute.
Assessments also look a bit different than they would in a physical classroom. I expected many tests and quizzes, but I've had a variety of assessments throughout my online courses. For example, in a psychology class, I was assessed on my participation in discussion forums, while in an English class, I was assessed on a video that I made on an analysis of a novel we were reading. In other classes, I've presented projects using the screen sharing function on Blackboard Collaborate, and I've also participated in group projects in some of my classes. I've still had to do tests, quizzes, and exams, but assessments vary from class to class. I find that online learning gives me plenty of ways to showcase my skills as a learner.
If possible, try to get reliable internet access via Wi-Fi or cable in your home in order to access your classes optimally at UFV. If this is not an option for you, you can also use Wi-Fi on campus at UFV, and we'll chat more about that in a minute. Here are the supported browsers that are compatible with Blackboard Learn. If you're unsure, use the browser checker link listed at the bottom of this video to check.
Another thing, if you experience any issues with access to My Class, issues with Blackboard, or issues with campus supported apps, you can get help from the UFV support desk. They work using a ticket system. Information on how to report an issue and obtain help can be found in this short video. The video link is listed below.
If you're having trouble finding reliable internet access, you can access Wi-Fi at the UFV campus. Additional Wi-Fi hotspots have been set up in the parking lot, so you can even complete your coursework all from the comfort of your own car. You can connect through the EduRoam network. Instructions on how to connect can be found on the Wi-Fi Quick Start guide linked below.
You can also connect remotely to the UFV computer lab to access some of the special programs that you might need for some of your courses. You will connect to these through the Lab Stats Student Gateway. If you need to, you can also go physically to the computer labs on campus. Information about the lab, hours of operation, login access, and remote access can be found here.
As you will be connecting remotely, you will most likely be relying on your own device. If you encounter any issues along the way, there is support available to students using the Student Device Support Program. This service is available to students who require software and hardware support of their personal devices, such as mobile phone, laptop, and tablet. Bring your device to the IT service desk located in G131 during regular business hours, and a student technology analyst can assist you. For more information on how to access the UFV campus safely, visit www.ufv.ca/online and complete the campus health and safety course available on Blackboard through the UFV My Class portal.
Just like in-class learning, online learning can be stressful sometimes. I remember getting super stressed last year because I was not able to understand some of the concepts in a course I was taking. And because I was learning online, I felt like there is no one to help me around. Once I reached for help, things got so much better for me.
Yes, whatever you do, don't wait to reach out for help. Just because you can't see people in person doesn't mean that there aren't plenty of people to help you.
Find out how you can get more connected to your faculty and peers in each of the courses. This will definitely help you out to be more connected to the UFV community. In my case, this also helped me to feel more motivated in my classes. My instructor held virtual office hours and I was able to get help for my courses whenever I needed. All I wanted to do was just reach out. Being an online learner meant learning to manage my own wellness. When taking asynchronous classes, this step was crucial to my own mental wellness. I did not have a same set of schedule, routines or breaks as I did in a synchronous or physical classroom.
Schedule time to take breaks. Go for a walk, reflect on your learning, hydrate, make nutritious meals, exercise. These are all things that your body needs to function optimally. Check out the campus recreation website for more tips on maintaining your physical wellness.
This takes a certain amount of time management skills. Make a schedule for yourself and stick to it if possible. Setting clear goals will help this.
Learning online can sometimes take you to another world. Make a point of staying connected to your friends, family, and peers. Remember to keep in touch. Schedule phone calls or time with family member and friends. This has definitely helped me.
Get involved in the UFV community. There are many groups, clubs, and organizations that you can get involved in at UFV. This helps me to feel more connected to my community.
Be sure to check out these UFV resources for further help with this. Student Support Center, UFV Counseling, UFV Library, Indigenous Support Center, Peer Resource and Leadership Center, UFV International.